Hi everyone, we're live here from David Hancock's Fledge Fest. It's been a number of years and we're finally live again, so I hope those of you who haven't been able to join will finally be able to see this. Okay, so it's lucky it's not so hot, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk around, talk to people, and we're going to see what it's all about. Just give me a quick feedback if the sound is okay, because I'm using a special device to improve the sound. So I'm just going to wait a few minutes. I'll just talk on, so just give me a message and say, yes Christian, the sound's okay, you can hear me loud and clear, and then we'll go around and have a look. You can see he's got a beautiful garden here in the background. Yeah, sound is okay, sounds good, thank you. Thanks Jacqueline, Linda, thanks for all the feedback. Karen, Christy, Dana, I recognize a lot of names. Laurel, I recognize all the names. Thank you so much, that's great. Great, so sound is okay, good. Well, let's have a look. Now, David Hancock has got this incredible paradise, which you can see. It's an incredible paradise. He's got this pond, which is usually full of all kinds of wood ducks, mandarin ducks, Canada geese, and so on. Oh, you're very welcome. It's an absolute pleasure. It's an absolute pleasure to broadcast this, and you can see people are really enjoying that. I think there must be about 80 people or so enjoying it. David Hancock lives on 0 Avenue, which is just the border. Where are the cranes? You know what? That's a great idea. I think that's one of the questions. The cranes are probably hiding. They usually do come out. We'll talk to David Hancock later and see what's going on. Okay, it is a lot of fun. People have been doing incredible things. So I'm just going to flip my camera around now. 1 second. Let's see. Where's the camera function to flip this? Here we go. Okay. Wait a second. Let me just adjust it so this is not in the way. 1 second. There we go. There we go. Thank you, Linda. Thanks. That's incredibly kind of you. I really appreciate that. By the way, my friends, that's really kind. I so appreciate your support. By the way, if you want to donate something to the Hancock Wildlife Foundation, go on their website, Hancock Wildlife Foundation. Just Google HancockWildlifeFoundation.org, and there is a special one for donate. And I do appreciate the help. It really helps me too. So everything you do is most welcome. So let's take a look around and see what's going on. Okay, so enjoy this, my friends. Okay. So you can see here are lots. Sorry, I'm broadcasting live now. Okay, so just let you know. So there's Karen. Say hi, Karen. Hi. So Karen, can you tell us what you do for Hancock Wildlife?
What don't I do? Well, I'm David's left-hand man, woman. We're both left-handed, so anyway. Many years ago, when David first started the cameras, it was decided that he wanted to have the forum, but obviously he didn't have time to watch the cameras all day or read the forum all day long. And he also needed a secretary, and so I sort of, because I was the one around at that time, that I volunteered and said, you know, David said, do you have any time to help with any projects? And I answered, well, I'm retired. What do you have in mind? Well, the rest is history, because 11 years later, here we are. So I'm sort of the liaison between David and the website and the forum. And then on the days that I'm not working at home and covering all the forums and the website, we're out doing eagle nest surveys, and we try to keep track of each nest and what the statistics are for that year. And then organize things like Fledge Fest and other events that we do. And then David gives talks, and so people contact me and I do a scheduling, and so that's just sort of whatever. But it's fun, and thanks to Sharon here and Jean and
hi Sharon.
Hi
Sharon. What do you do? What do you do?
What do I do? I just work sort of behind the scenes. I do a lot of the technical stuff in the background, mounting pictures and you know the live cam pictures and all that kind of stuff.
Well, there are many people who are just commenting they can't attend, so they really appreciate that it's possible to see this live. And by the way, we have an auction later. It's very important. It's a silent auction. I'm going to show you some beautiful pictures and so on, and that's the way you can donate to Hancock Wildlife Foundation, apart from going on the website. And there's also a donate function there. So if you want to do something good for the Hancock Wildlife Foundation, please look at that and we'll take a look at this. So here's some beautiful books to look at. So, by the way, I do recognize this book. This is a book. This was my first book. Sorry, this is my first book. Also, that can be bought. It's about the the White Rock Eagles. Okay, very nice book about the story of Echo and Foxy. There you have the story of an eagle. Then you have something about the bald eagle. And there, look at that.
Look at these. Aren't they cute? I have so many of these at home. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, we have a whole family, don't we?
Well, yeah, I'll tell you one.
Okay, and then we'll go around and have a look. Thank you, Karen. Thank you.
welcome.
Okay, thanks. Okay. So you can see people are enjoying themselves. David's got this incredible garden, okay? You really have to appreciate this garden. As you can see, this was built over many years. He's got a small terrace here where he usually sits in the afternoon with some guests and drinks some wine. And here, look at that. You want to see, there's a Sandhill Crane here. Look at that. Right here. So you can see you have a lot of mixture here with wildlife. Hello, say hello. Here we go. And you really have the Sandhill Cranes dancing among all the guests. It's really lovely. Well, he's very hungry. Usually they're very, isn't it beautiful? No, he's not afraid. They're not afraid. Usually these Sandhill Cranes are about 2 to 3 years old, and I think these are all females, if I remember correctly. Okay, well let's have a look what else there is. Well, I'm sorry you can't touch the food. I wish you could. This is a live broadcast, so I'm showing people around now. And these are all the lovely helpers. Very nice. David's gone missing. Yeah, well, David's running around. We'll catch David in a moment. It's okay. Oh, buffering problems. Is there some problem with the transmission? Let me know. So that could very well. So let's go inside and have a look. So this is David Hancock's house, and as you can see, everything has to do with wildlife, and of course particularly with eagles. And it's very special. You see all these different feathers. One day I'm going to do a broadcast only about feathers, because there's so much intricate details about feathers, both from the structure, from the colors, composition, and so on. It's absolutely fabulous. And here, wow, isn't it? Wow. Yeah, the reception should be fine now, I hope. Is David allowed to have eagle feathers? Yes. In Canada, the rules are different, or not. No, I shouldn't say Canada, but in British Columbia, the rules are different to the United States. In the United States, it's absolutely prohibited. But in Canada, you are allowed to pick up eagle feathers. Everyone is allowed to pick up eagle feathers and keep them. So there's nothing that prohibits you from doing that. Yes, you chose like a purchase of a museum. That's right, Julie. Yes, I recognize your names. Very nice to have you all. Hi, Michelle. It's so nice to see you all here. Yeah, keep on pouring your... There's David coming in.
Hello. How are you?
He's busy. David's busy at the moment.
I am.
So we'll let him go. So.
Okay, you're right. The one that Wendy did showed the two eagles in the...
I heard of fires. Yes, that's correct. There are a lot of fires in the Kelowna area, the Penticton, Kelowna, I think. Sort of the Okanagan area. It gets very, very. Yeah. We'll say hi to David. We want Linda, Sharon, and so on. Very nice. Yeah. You're cordially invited in David's paradise here. Oh, the cake! How could I possibly forget the cake? Now, this is the best cake you've ever seen, okay? Now, take a look at this cake, and I'm going to stay here a long time and just let you look at this cake. How's this? And there.
Make them stay there long enough to get hungry, right? Then we'd be should be selling them bags of popcorn.
This is the most magnificent cake, isn't it? It's beautiful, isn't it? Isn't it? Yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous. It's gorgeous, and you can see it says Fledge Fest. So it is. And here we have. That's, by the way, the silent auction. You have all these beautiful images from all different photographers, and they're selling. Some of these you'll recognize. In fact, they are mine, which I'm donating here to the Hancock Wildlife Foundation. So this, by the way, I'll just talk a little bit about these images because I happen to know them because I took them. But this was one of the images I took, and that's part of the silent auction here. There's a little bit of reflection, unfortunately, through the. Just going to try and get an angle where the reflection is less. But this was an eagle pair that I took down at the at White Rock Nest, at the White Rock Beach very early in the morning, and you can see the beautiful colors. This was a pair that just landed, and the synchronization between both the the landing and the feathers was magnificent. It's one of the nicest pictures I've taken. This one is a very special one here. Why is it so special? Trying to get the reflection away so you can enjoy this. There you go. Yeah, and this eagle is taking a curve and looking directly at you. So that's quite a big picture. You can see that is from the those are the ones that I'm donating. Yeah. Well, thank you very much. That's the one. Yes, I'm sure you've seen them. If you've seen my Facebook page, you may have seen this before, right? You'll recognize that. And then there's another one here that I've also posted before. That's with the mist in the background. Thank you. Thank you. And this one is one you may have not seen, but the reflection is not good at the moment because the light's not very good here. No, you won't be able to see it because unfortunately the light is coming directly on the from the front. But it's an eagle sort of rising up with water. It's really beautiful. But you won't be able to see it, unfortunately, because... and then we have some incredible pictures here. This is from Danny Chan. Magnificent. He should talk about this. Really, really magnificent. Greetings from Dallas. Discovered your channel. I'm so glad you've joined. Thank you for joining. Well, I'm going to give you quite a treat here. And I'll tell you so many exciting things coming up. Talking a lot about the Sydney nest. All beautiful images. This is another one. I think this is probably, I don't know who this one. Oh, this is Eric. I know this photographer too. Very, very good photograph. You can see a nice, beautiful eagle pair. The lower one is probably about 5 years old. He's looking right at us. Yes, yes. That was the earlier picture. And this is a beautiful one because you have an older eagle right, and that's probably a 4 or 5 year old just flying below.
It's a 5-year-old below.
Yeah.
And about a 7-year-old. There's a slight bit of black on the outer tail feather of that adult above. So it's probably not more than 7 years old.
There you go. There you go. And David, what is? Can you say so? I know that this is Danny Chan's picture, which is absolutely. Can you say something about this?
Well,
because
it's just an awesome image that he caught. It's a rough leg hawk.
Okay.
A young one, and it's just he's caught it at that kind of moment where he's looking over his shoulder at him. It's quite
absolutely magnificent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bid on that one.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Quite nice.
Very nice. So there's David. Anyway, I know he's very busy at the moment, but anyway.
Well, there's a lot of people out wandering around with stories that I have to catch up on. I haven't heard them all yet.
Oh no, I haven't. Oh, this is exquisite. Look at the angle here.
This is Jason's.
Jason's.
And this eagle that you're looking at right now is actually the pair, the ma and her baby, from the turf farm.
Ah, I know this nest, of course.
Yeah,
yes.
You and I have been there many times.
Yes, and an incredible angle
some
here.
Some of your very first live
broadcasts
that's right. From
that
nest.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So you can see the very shallow angle here, and absolutely magnificent. And here,
he's got a whole bunch of different creatures. This is a what do you call it? A
Pygmy owl.
pygmy owl.
ah, right.
With a vole.
Yes, and the vole
Okay.
is almost body size,
Ah,
the same
yes.
as the pygmy owl. It's
Yes,
amazing
yes.
that he could lift it.
And they were just asking from what farm? Turf farm. Can you just say
Oh, the turf farm is in
yeah.
Delta, British
Yeah,
Columbia.
yeah.
It's where we get this big winter and into early spring
Right,
gathering
that
of
was the
1,000 to 2,000 eagles.
Okay. Yeah. Oh,
all,
sorry.
all
Yeah.
at the same time.
Oh, and here we
They're-
have some. Here we have some more. Okay, so just keep on pouring your questions. I'm reading them.
This is a Sandhill Crane and her baby. This is, of course, very familiar to me because we've had this exact shot a dozen, 100 times almost. We've raised dozens and dozens of sandhills. There's 3 of them outside the door. You've photographed them before, and so we've raised a lot of these. This one he actually took at the Rifle Refuge, but we raised them here. And that's a Sandhill Crane. And this is a barred owl. And I think he said that this might be the male, but it might, I don't remember which. It's quite light. There's another one right behind you here.
Okay, let's have a look.
That is the other one. And this looks more like a female, but
David, thank you so much.
oh, you're
Thank you for having me.
we haven't, have we got to your picture? Where
Yes,
is-
we have. I've
yes.
shown Eric's picture.
Yes,
Yes, I have.
wonderful.
Very nice.
Thank you. Thank you for coming. I appreciate that.
It's lovely as always.
Well, I do appreciate your fine gift and also the fact that you just came. That's wonderful.
Oh, we will miss it.
Thanks for the kind comment, Amanda. I'm just reading that. Thank you. Get lots of appreciative comments, David.
Yeah,
So-
well,
I love the resolution on this photo. It's so
That one, yes, that one's very clear.
amazing. It looks like it's like a 3D picture, you know, like a hologram almost. Just beautiful.
and the really important thing is, Mom is teaching the kid what to look for. I mean, insects, and so it's the life is all about what's happening at the end of that big beak. I mean, that's where the insect. Mom is going to have found one, and Junior is focusing his eyeballs. Can he see it? And there's probably an insect on the other side because he's so looked at the end of that beak, and there's probably a small mosquito or a mosquito larvae.
And David, Julie is asking, how did you get the cranes?
Oh, that's a big story, but to summarize it, in North America we have 2 crane species. The Sandhill crane, which is very common, and the whooping crane, which is rare and endangered. And the rare and endangered one was brought into captivity, most of them were, in order to breed them, so that they could breed them up more quickly, and it's been incredibly successful. But to learn the techniques of breeding and rearing cranes, they started collecting some Sandhill cranes and developed a couple of colonies.
Wow.
Yeah, and they worked with the Sandhills. They going back one stage, they worked with Canada geese first. And you may remember there was a very big international film done called Fly Away Home. That was all about raising whooping cranes. But that stage of the raising whooping cranes was training Canada geese to follow an airplane.
Right.
Then they trained Sandhill cranes to follow the airplane, all in the hopes that they would develop enough techniques and knowledge to make it successful. So then when they had a few whooping crane chicks, they could teach them where to go. So it was learning with Canada geese, with Sandhills, and I actually, because I've been supporting Sandhill cranes since I was 16, or the whooping crane project, I helped form it when I was 16 years old. I ended up getting some of the breeders from the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, which they sent them to Canada, and I got some of that first breeding population of sandhills.
How far does it go back?
Well, mine go back 25 years. It goes back to when we started in the early 1960s with the Whooping Crane Association, and we formed the association to support one Canadian man, Ernie Kite, collecting 2 eggs from the wild. There were only 2 pairs of breeding whooping cranes in the world, and the Audubon was against it. So many people were against taking one of the 2 eggs. But the people who studied cranes in the world knew that they mostly lay 2 eggs, but they never raise more than 1. So maybe it wasn't all that big a risk to take 1. And so for years, that's what they kept doing. They would take 1 egg from the wild nests, take them to Patuxent Wildlife Refuge in near Washington, D.C., and raise it. And they built up literally it's over 500 whooping cranes, from 14, I think it was, at the lowest number. And most of them were by captive breeding. And one male who was here, whooping crane, was called Canis, which is the scientific name for the whooping crane. Canis, C-A-N-U-S. What was fascinating, when he died after 47 years of raising, he had sired half the world's population of whooping cranes. Yes, he had been the daddy of half the world's population. And when he died, Glenn Browning, who you know very well, who's done some of these paintings in here and photographs, I should say, Glenn was asked to mount him. So Glenn got to mount Canis and then took him up to the big new museum to honor whooping cranes, which is in Prince Albert, I think Prince Albert Park, I think it is. Yeah, and so Glenn mounted it and then drove it up there and mounted it in the museum. So we've had a fair long involvement with Sandhill.
Roger Lee, that was a long answer and a very interesting answer to when did you start with Sandhill Crane? So thank you, David.
Well, he was 47 years old, that crane?
I think he was, yeah.
Wow.
I forgot. We've written out the story, and my memory does not maybe got it right.
They lived that long?
But he's about. Oh yeah.
Wow.
It may have been longer. Actually, I may be underestimating.
Yeah. So they would all be kind of relatives. They're all related.
Yeah.
All the DNA will be a kind of.
There is a great deal of relationship between them. So,
Okay, well, thank you. Well, we'll go and walk along and just go somewhere else. Thank you.
Saw the cougars; they didn't scratch.
Oh no! My goodness, I've stand from. Can you say something to that?
Well, these are pumas or cougars or catamounts. It's because this is the big cat of North America, the big predator. Each different native tribe literally had it as a dominant icon, and so they gave it different names. So everywhere you go in North America, it has a different name, but most Caucasians call it the cougar or puma. This was just a painting by a former wife of mine who would go out in our backyard. I used to breed cougars, and this is one of Mum with 3 babies. So it's kind of a nice.
So she
nice
did
paint.
this, right?
Yeah.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Well, you had many talented wives. Well, I had to say that, David. Okay.
And you saw this one. And you were dealing with you saw this one.
The crane story was excellent. It was, yes. Oh, here's another one. Sorry.
Well, and you know who that is.
Oh yes, of course, of
That's
course.
Hawklet.
That's our Hawklet. Oh my goodness, beautiful.
Yeah,
Just get a bit out of reflection, David. It's got a bit of a reflection.
I know which way to
I know it's difficult to say.
I'm looking one way.
I know, but
you have to. Sorry.
I can't.
You need to turn it where you can see.
Yeah, it's difficult to hold. Hang on. Difficult to hold. So there's our Hawklet. Look at that. Isn't that the famous Sydney nest? Well, a little bit of reflection. Sorry for that, but maybe it's just because of the cover. You'll never find an angle.
That's a marvelous.
It is.
print.
It is. And who did this? Do you know?
Yes, it says it right there, and now I can't even read it.
Oh, I can't read it. Okay.
I've talked to so many people, I can't remember which one of our great photographers over there did. That's terrible. I can't remember his name.
Okay, well, so anyway, those of you who have missed the cake, here's the cake again. That's the most important, by the way.
He didn't even write his name on there.
That's a beautiful. Isn't that the most?
It's
Okay. It's a nice picture, yes. David's just trying to find out who actually made this.
It's Jason.
Ah, Jason. Okay,
Jason.
okay.
Jason.
Very good. Very nice. Love it. We're getting lots of very nice comments. Ah, there's Osprey Mama. Very nice. Amanda. Are we told to bid online? Yes, you are allowed to bid online. Absolutely. They can bid online here. Yes, you can.
How would they do that?
How would you? You know, this is of course not easy. The only thing I can do there is that we find a way. So if you bid online, Yeah, just tell me which. I'm going to show you a few pictures, and if you like something, just tell me which one you like, and just I'm going to show them, and then yeah, just tell me that I like this one, or I'd like to bid do a silent auction on this. Keep the number for yourselves, and right at the end. Yeah, David, silent auction basically means that nobody knows what what they're bidding, right? Yeah,
we've really not had this very well organized.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We'll make the best out of it. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to show you some pictures. So this is one of them, part of the silent auction. Okay, so have a look.
Read out the number.
Yeah. Okay, that's right. This is image. This is image number 1.
And it's,
this is
it's written by you.
Yeah, that's my.
Your name because there's another.
Yeah, this is by a certain photographer called Christian Zasse.
By Christian Zasse.
Yeah, who's the guy in the mirror?
Very unknown guy. Yes, none of you would have ever heard of him.
So that's picture number 1. Then we move on. So this is image number 2 by the same, taken on the White Rock Beach, and that's quite a large image. I don't remember what the size was.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another one.
David,
that's it.
We're going to move this stuff outside.
Okay, and here is another one. My favorite. Okay, sorry. Here. That's the one I want. Okay, sorry. I'm just going to ask 1 second. When you say that's the one put a number. When you say you are serious about a silent auction, this all goes for the Hancock Wildlife Foundation. Okay, so it's everything that you're bidding on is for you like number 1. Okay, so Dana, just keep it for a moment. So you like number 1. Sorry, can I just get some help? How does a silent auction work? Because they are interested.
We've just been writing the bids down because we're just starting it.
So maybe I should just write then the name down. I think but I will need some help from someone here because I can't do everything.
Want me to write something?
Yes, please. That's not because it's too much. It's too much work. Hang on. So just hang on, Dana. Just hang on 1 second. We are not that well organized here for doing live broadcasting and this, so a little bit of patience, but we'll get there.
Okay. What do you want?
Thank you. So image number 1. So Dana, before you bid, I must just tell you something what it says there, so you know the rules and you can always change your mind. It's okay, or anybody. So because the picture cost was quite a lot, so the minimum on this one is $50. Okay, $50, but it's a huge, beautiful image, and that's so. If you're interested in, that's fine. So I'll wait 1 second. Let's just talk about image number 1. So we can get that on. If there's anybody who's interested in a silent auction, I will then put down your name. But please, it's going to be serious, okay? I am. So Dana is okay. Dana, you can put down a bid on it. It's Dana Steele. I've seen her many times. Dana. So it has to be $50 or more. Okay, that's what it has to be, and it's all to the credit of Hancock Wildlife Foundation. Okay, so just write an amount that you would like to bid on. That's fine. So I'll just wait for Dana a second. If there's anybody else interested in doing that, you may. That's fine. Okay. Thanks, Mark. Thanks, that's so kind.
We need Dana's phone number.
Oh, we need Dana's phone number. I don't know if she can do this. Yeah. Okay, she's going for 150. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Well, Dana, that's incredibly generous. Dana, I don't know if we can. She can't put her phone number on because she would expose herself to YouTube. Okay. But Dana, I'll tell you what we'll do. Dana, send an email to me, zassefoto@gmail.com. Okay, zassefoto@gmail.com, and just so we just got your information. That's all. So we can keep your information confidential. I don't want to reveal it here on YouTube. Okay, that's fine. I think that's the best way to do it. So Dana's bid on number 1. And thank you so much, my friend Mark. It's incredible. Okay, so we got that one. Okay, next one. So that's Dana's bid 150 on it.
Yeah.
So that's great. So now let's take image number 2. Do you mind just taking the second one?
This one here?
No, image number 2 is behind. It's behind. It's the one behind. Oops, sorry, I'm just... yeah, so this is image number 2. That is one, and you have to see it without the reflections. That is one that I took on White Rock Beach. If you like this one, you like this. Oh, there's so image number 1. Somebody says 200, but you have to be serious when you. So yeah, that's it. Zasaphoto@gmail.com. That's it. 100 for image number 2 is the. If you're serious, just write the number and the amount. Okay. So because otherwise I know it's very difficult with this line of communication, but just please write that.
What's their name?
Can you link to your email? Yes, maybe you can. Yeah, I'm serious. Oh, and I know Dana's serious. I have no doubt, Dana, you're serious. Okay, on number 2. Okay, are you? Okay, one sec. I just have to try and read this because there's so many things to do. Let me just see. 1 second. So, 1 sec. I have to read this. Oh, you got such a long. Babs Birds Bonanza is bidding on number 2, and if I remember correctly, you're going to bid on this picture $100. Is that correct? Yes, that's correct. So Babs. Sorry, I have to get this right. Babs Birds Bonanza. And Babs Birds Bonanza, kindly send an email. I know we haven't organized this very well, and I apologize for that. But kindly send me an email, zasaphoto@gmail.com. Oops, my hand is getting shaky from holding this the whole time. I have to change it. Okay, that's
There's Babs Birds Bonanza there.
Okay. So we got Dana. Dana, we got you on bidding on number 1, just that you know. Okay, there you go. That's Dana Steele, and we've got, and just kindly send me an email. Then we've got Babs, Bibs, and Bonakash, and hundreds. Thank you for being so generous, and we'll let you know the outcome. Okay. Sorry, excuse me.
Yeah, there's number 3.
Here's number 3. Do you mind just putting it in front because, or yeah, just put it here. No, just put yeah. So we're gonna go on now. And thank you for bidding on them. The Hancock Wildlife Foundation really appreciates this. So this is image number 3, and that is an eagle here. That's one of mine again, with mist behind. Okay. You're interested in checking everything out? That is fine. That is fine. Oh, image number 2. Bibs Bonanza would like to put it on 150 for image number 2. Do you mind correcting that? We got it. Good. And do send me an email. Don't forget that, please. Just send me an email, zasaphoto@gmail.com, and just confirm that, okay? Because that's the only way this will work, okay? So you're very well noted with 150, okay? Just that you know. Very good. Thank you. Okay. And this is image number 3, by the way. If anyone's interested on that, that is called floating. That's an eagle floating with mist in the background. Okay. I got an email here from Dana Steele. Thank you. I just got it. I saw it. So that's confirmed. Very nice. Thanks, Dana. Great. You do fantastic work. Thank you. Okay, let's go on. Let's do image number 4.
Image number 4. That's this one.
Okay, we're going on to image number 4. Okay, if anyone's interested in that one's image number 4. That is an eagle basically in a dive. Very nice, Dana. Thank you. So that's an eagle diving. Then we go on. If there's nobody interested in number 4, do we have a number 5 somewhere?
I think.
Okay, 1 second.
Nope, that's 2.
Oh, so isn't
3,
that 4? That one's 5. That in the corner. That's it. Oh, that's 6. That seems to be no number 5, but it doesn't matter. Do you mind getting number 6 then? Okay. What's the email? Okay, it's Zasaphoto, S-A-S-S-E, same handle, @gmail.com. Very simple, okay? Very, very simple. Okay, so that's another one. It's called Rising, okay? I'd love to bid, but I cannot do this at the moment. Don't worry. I will donate. Yeah, do donate to the Hancock Wildlife Foundation. It will be greatly appreciated. Thank you. That's great. Here comes image number 6, $100 from Alice. 1 second. Thank you, Mark. Thanks. Okay, hang on. I'm just going to.
Number 6.
6 is from Alice Witt. Alice and then W-I-T-T, and she's doing the silent bid of 100. Then please, just as Mark showed now, it's one. Just send an email, zasaphoto@gmail.com. Very kind of you. Image number 2 is being overbid by Jacqueline Douglas for 220. My goodness, we're very busy.
2. Okay.
Image number 2.
I think that's.
Image number 2 is this one.
Yeah,
just to
this one
be
is
sure. Yeah, we probably need more help here because
I can help.
yeah, that would be nice
What do you
because
want?
it's well just to show the image. So that's image number 2 is now being bid for 220. And did you get the name? Yeah, I think.
Nope.
Oh, you didn't get the name. Hang on. I'm going to tell you that in a second. That is by Jacqueline Douglas. Douglas. And kindly again send an email to zasaphoto@gmail.com just to confirm. Thank you. And that's greatly appreciated. All your bids. So here we go. So far we've got a bid on image number 1, image number 2, and image number 6, which is called The Rising, isn't it? I think, yeah, that's The Rising. Very good. Well, let's go on. And thank you for bidding. It's really, on behalf of the Hancock Wildlife Foundation, greatly appreciated. Then we have all these other beautiful ones. So, Rosanna, do you mind holding some of these so people can look at them?
Okay, sure. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, and my battery's going. Hang on, my battery's going.
There's no number on this one. No number.
You know, my battery's just going low. Do you mind holding the phone? Hang on, my friends. I just have to get my battery. Just show some of the pictures.
Okay.
So, Rosanna, I'm sorry, I have to leave. I'll put the microphone here for now, okay?
So this is number.
Okay, I'll be back in a second, okay?
Number 3
That's a different 3. Yeah.
is another. This is.
Yeah.
There's another number.
Yeah, there's another 3, but this is Mary Jane. It's a different artist.
Okay. This is not Christian, okay, guys? This is a painting. And it's made by Mary Jane Harrison. Yeah. And it's a eagle nest with Papa, Mama, and the eaglets. So maybe we should change the number then, because then if we have 3 there, 3 here.
So how does it work? Like if somebody bids 100, somebody else 150, the 150 gets it?
Yeah.
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 Whoever's the
And then
highest at the end of the
100
day.
is wiped
Is
out.
what?
Yeah.
Is this one going up as well?
I think so, yeah.
He just
Who
received
knows
that.
if this is oil paint, you know?
Okay, Rosanna,
Yeah.
come. I'm running. Sorry.
I think it looks like an oil painting. It's
Okay,
not, I don't
sorry,
think
I'm
it's
back.
acrylic.
They're asking if it's an oil paint, my love.
Oh my goodness, that's a good question. Is it an oil painting? I'm not sure.
It's not a
Okay.
watercolor. It's either oil or acrylic.
You know, I'm not an expert.
I know somebody that'll know.
Yeah, so
I'll be right back.
yeah.
Okay, so sorry, I don't know that. But let's move on. Let's move on to some other pictures. Rosanna, do you kindly mean just to show some of them?
It's from Sydney Nest,
Okay, this one is from the Sydney Nest.
where the mama.
So-
This mama.
Yeah. That's Sydney Nest.
Yeah.
So if anybody likes that, you're welcome to bid on it. Okay, zasaphoto@gmail.com. Yeah, thank you. I'm just running backwards and forwards, so sorry if this is not perfect, but we're improvising a lot. Okay. So next one, let's go on. That was image number 4, by the way. I'm just going to. You know what, Rosanna? It's fine. I'm just going to show some of that. Okay, I'm just going to. These are smaller images now, and I don't think they have any minimum bid here. So these are 2 eagles fighting. There, Alice, thank you. I just got an email from Alice Witt. Thank you for the confirmation. That's great.
Which one is number 5?
She got number 6. That's Alice Witt. No, that's fine. We have it on record. That's fine. That is an umbrella. That was one of my first images I ever took. It's a small one. That's number 6. Oh, here we go. Image number 2. What? Can you read this? Hang on. Oh, hang on. Sorry, I just have to see. Let me see.
Number 2.
Was 220. That was Jacqueline.
Jacqueline?
Yes, you are on there, Jacqueline. You are confirmed. You're confirmed. Jacqueline, you're confirmed. And as long as you sent an email, everything's fine. Excuse me. Excuse me. I didn't know that I would become an auctioneer, but I am now.
So here, Christian,
Okay.
there is an expert. He said this is acrylic.
Okay, so this is. Thank you very much. So this is an acrylic paint. For those who've just asked, okay? Okay. So here we go. Let's do our job as an auctioneer now. And Okay, so this was done from Danny, and that's a well. I think David Hancock already talked a lot about this image. I don't,
This is not a...
you wear many hats. I wear too many hats. Getting 1, 2 sold. Yes, you help me a bit here. You make it more professional. Oh my goodness, my voice is going a little bit hazy. You know what is it? From all the. Well, I'll show you a few more. Excuse me, I'm coughing a bit. Jackie said she tried to bid number 2. Okay, hang on. I got an email from Jackie. Jackie, it's okay if you haven't got it. You can still just bid by sending me an email, okay? And you're fine. You're fine, okay? Whatever emails I receive with a number and a bid is completely valid. So don't worry, okay? So don't worry. If you have difficulties to write a comment or a text, just send me an email. That is equally valid, okay? So here's your Pygmalion owl. Really beautiful. And there is the famous Sandhill Crane that David Hancock was talking about. You did, yes, Jacqueline. That's confirmed. That's confirmed.
There's a bid on that one?
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm just asking if there's anybody who's interested. What number is the painting? Is the question? That's number 3. The painting is number 3. Okay.
But
yes.
It's a number 3 Mary Jane Harrow.
Mary Jane has bid on it. Okay.
No.
Oh, sorry.
Number 3, Mary Jane.
Oh, I excuse me. That's the
because
painter.
there is a number 3, Christian.
Oh yeah.
Safi,
Sorry,
okay?
I got it. Excuse me. Excuse me. That's the I got it mixed up. Okay, number 3, 200. So here's a bid on number 3, 200, and I will just have a look. And this is from. Oh, this is again. Oh my goodness, this is again Babs Bird's Bonanza for 200. So again, please just send an email. You need a drink. I'm just going to get myself a drink.
Okay,
One
I'll
second.
get.
Oh yeah, Rosanna, my dear wife, is running and getting me some drink because I'm not used to be an auctioneer. You see,
You have to talk faster.
but I got both hands full because I'm holding a microphone.
That was 200?
Yeah, 200. That was a bid for 200. Thank you. Don't fast. I'm too slow.
200.
Oh, this is funny. Okay, so just keep on, sending comments. I'll run backwards and forwards as best I can. Thank you. Hi, Evelyn. You're doing great, Christian. Oh, that's funny to watch too, isn't it? Yes. Yes. Imperfection makes amusement. Oh, sorry. Oh, thank you. Sorry. Thanks. Okay. Very good. I got my voice back. Thank you. Okay. So here is another beautiful owl. Very, very nice.
It's the same as this one, only smaller.
Yes. Okay.
That one
So
is
that's a smaller one.
yeah.
Also beautiful. And here's a beautiful barred owl. If anybody's interested in the barred owl, let me know. Okay.
How about this one?
Oh, this one. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Rosanna. This is a beautiful picture. This is from the David calls it the turf farm. Okay. Hey, I'm just going to block someone there because. Wait a second. This is not tolerated. 1 second. Now we're going to block.
What are you getting, spam?
Yeah, I'm going to. Unfortunately, I have to put the phone on and also block people. But just be kind. I mean, this is an event where people are generous and they're trying to help the Hancock Wildlife Foundation. Just show respect. Okay. Thank you very much. So this is a beautiful. Image. From the Sydney nest, from the turf farm, which is very close to Boundary Bay. And you can see there's Ma next to the baby. Quite a rare angle. Really, really beautiful. Beautiful composition.
Yeah.
Okay. This is my first auction live. Isn't that funny? Mine too, by the way. This is also my first auction live. This is a special one. So this is what we already talked about. 2 beautiful eagles. There's a 7-year-old on top and a 5-year-old. That's fine. Yes, I got something from Amanda. Thank you. Just got your email. That is fine. And anything that any questions you have, I will read your emails or whatever. Don't worry. It's beautiful, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so we've got a bit of reflection. Sometimes it's very difficult to hold the phone in the right angle. Okay. Thank you. Okay. So anyway, if you can always come back to me and say, Christian, you forgot, so I wanted to see this or that, that's fine, okay? That's fine.
And there is one special here.
Carney was asking about the pygmy. Oh, thank you, Julie.
Now,
okay, Carney, could you please repeat your question? I'm sorry if I missed it. What number was that one? When you talked about a number, she probably, Dana probably means this number. This number here. I think that's what she's referring to.
We don't have a number.
We don't have a number for this. We call it turf farm. Just call it. I know we should have a number. We don't. But let's call it.
Eagle and Chick.
Yeah, Eagle and Chick at Turf Farm. Okay, Eagle and Chick at Turf Farm. Let's just call it that. Okay. I'm sorry, this does not have a number. You did. Okay. Turf Farm 100. Okay. Here's Alice. Alice Witt is bidding 100 on this one. Beautiful. Very good choice, Alice. Very, very nice. Love that one. Well, I do too. It's absolutely magnificent. Very nice, very nice. Beautiful photograph. I'm in front of it, and I can tell you I love photography, and this is outstanding. Really outstanding. Jacqueline says she did send email, and I'm absolutely sure. Now, if I were an octopus and had eight tentacles, I would be reading your email at the same time, but I will do it later, okay?
Right, do you have these?
So, let's see. Oh my goodness, here's more.
He's an artist. He gave to
Okay.
us for. I think he's here.
He's here, yeah.
Yeah. You wanna call him just for?
Oh, this is an artist, right?
No, he does the.
Alice, I got your email. I just see it. Great.
Yeah,
Very nice.
so-
And I see the emails pouring in, though. That's very nice. Doesn't that look beautiful? Yeah, I really cannot comment on this. Hopefully,
I'll find out.
hopefully the artist can come and say something to this, because that's the best way. Okay, so let's just wait a second.
Yep. Looks like it might be maple. Not sure. You're a photographer, are you?
Yes, I am. Those are all mine there.
These ones?
Yeah, those are all mine. Yeah, this
Oh,
is mine.
nice.
That's how I started with those.
Wow. Wow.
Now I'm an online eagle broadcaster or wildlife wildlife.
I love this one.
So that one too. Yeah, that I
Water
did too.
coming off,
Yes,
yeah.
yes, yes.
Yeah,
That's,
action shot.
yes. These are wood. Yes, they are wood. But I'm not going to comment on them because I haven't done it. Okay, so let's just be patient, please, with me. And Rosanna is running around looking for the artist.
That looks like
Silent auction bid on Turf Farm. I got it. Thank you from Gouret. I got your email. Just that you know, it just appeared on my screen. This is the nice thing. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. We've got that one. We've got the bid.
Yeah.
So we just.
I'm looking for.
Yes, we need.
Oh, here's the artist.
We need the artist.
I'm not the artist.
You're not the artist.
Oh no, we need the artist to explain the art so that
Yes.
people. We
What
don't
kind
know.
of wood it is, and
And
it looks almost like maple, maybe.
That could be maple.
Cedar?
Maybe. No, I don't know. No, it looks
is the artist
close
coming?
Cedar.
too close to the green.
Did you find that?
This one looks.
John would know.
Parent, this
But
is
it'd be
yours.
better to have the real.
There's another one, very nice from Kerry. I've seen him out there. I've actually leaned against his car to his annoyance.
Look, this is the Sydney nest.
Yeah, that's a Sydney nest. It's beautiful. Unfortunately, it's a little bit of reflection from the light. I will try and be in shed. It's beautiful. You just see the hawklet. Now, this is a sign of a good photographer, as you can see. You have the light coming in at an angle, beautifully illuminating the feathers, and you can see just below one of the eagles. Must be quite a recent one, from what I think.
In actual fact, that picture is the 22nd of June, and that it was a breezy evening. The next morning, the little hawk fledged.
Got it.
Oh, nice.
Got.
So this is
That
number
was the
10.
pre-fledging.
Yeah, and Dana, if I missed your comment, just send me an email. Your bid will be valid. Okay, so don't worry. This one, no, this one hasn't been bid yet. This is number 10, by the way. Sorry, I'm just multitasking because I get a comment on another picture coming in. Okay, thanks. So that was number 10 on the Sydney nest. Okay, I hope I'm not confusing
Nest.
everybody.
I'm going to write that because.
Yeah, that's a Sydney nest. I mean,
That's
we
on
know
paper.
the famous Sydney nest.
Okay.
By the way, for those of you who are waiting in great anticipation, I've got some incredible, beautiful footage that I'm going to post tonight when I'm back on the Sydney nest. Okay, number 10, $50. Okay, $50 by, one sec. 1 second. Oh, again, this is Babs Birds Bonanza. Babs Birds Bonanza bidding again. Thank you for bidding. That is great. Just send me send again just an email confirmation, and that will be valid. Thank you so much. Cannot wait till the post for you will get it. You're gonna fall over when you see it. I promise, because it's amazing. Okay.
Babs is gonna have
$50 for the pygmy owl. Here we go.
Okay, bigger.
Holding its lunch. Holding its lunch. That must be it. This must be it. This must be it. Yes, $50. Thank you. Hang on.
That?
This is from Carrie. Sorry, Carrie with IE at the Miller. $50. Carrie, thank you. Kindly send an email. Okay. That is very nice, and then that is confirmed. By the way, if you cannot comment, don't worry. You can still bid. Okay. Here, Christian, number 10 on the Hawklet, $150. My goodness, on the Hawklet. That's the Sydney nest. The Sydney nest? Yeah, that's that one. The Sydney nest goes is bidding for $150 by. 1 second. I'm just going to tell you who that is. It is by Lady Hawk. Lady Hawk, you are doing something fantastic. $150 on this by Lady Hawk. Lady Hawk, kindly send me an email, and that will be confirmed. Very good. Good. Well, we still can't find. If there's any...
I know, I can get an artist to tell you what kind of wood it is.
Ah, right. you can, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, please, okay. Please. Well, I'll go get him.
Oh, yeah, good. Well, we're going to wait now for this beautiful artwork. So, here's $200 on number 10. Oh. Okay, it's going up now, and this is again by Babs. And bidding 200 now. So. So that's it. You can cross out the first one, yeah, because that's the same. Just cross it out, because it's you got it. I mean, you haven't got it yet. I don't know if they're going to be 1 million bid on it. No, I'm not joking. I don't know. But you got Babs.
Babs is 200.
Babs, you are there with 200 registered. Wow, isn't this great? I would really like to thank you that you are so actively supporting the Hancock Wildlife Foundation. Absolutely fantastic. It's really fantastic. And I can tell you, you will not be disappointed with the pictures. Absolutely. I'm standing in front of them. They are absolutely exquisite.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Okay, I'll get there.
Okay, so we're still waiting. I think it's a great community. Oh, here's something again. My goodness, it's going on. Lady Hawk is now going for I love this. This is a real auction for $250 on the Sydney nest, the historical Sydney nest. My goodness, so that is great. That is great. I'm going to. I can't write at the moment, but I'm. That is great, Lady Hawk. Go, Lady Hawk. Yes, and I'm going to cross that. In front. Let's just do it. I can actually. So what I'm going to do here is. Let me just see what your amount was. Follow the auction. There you go. That was a $250. So I'm making a 1, as you can see. I'm turning the 1 into a 2 here. So you are at the moment the highest bidder on the Sydney nest. Good. Got it. So that goes for $250. So far, okay. No, this is already bidding for $250 now. Okay. No, I got it. I crossed it out. I put a 2 there. That's Lady Hawk. That's why I put a star there, right? Okay. What is the story between? Okay, there was a question here. 1 second. 1 second. I just have to go. Oh, you got the artist of the wood. That's great. 1 second. I just have to answer a question. What is the story between? 1 second. Between the story between image number 5 and number 7. Which is image number 5? Oh gosh. Where is image?
That's 6.
Oh, 6. Where is image number 5 and 7? 1 second.
5 and 7. 3.
Where is image number 5 and 7? There's a 5 is there. Oh, I see it. I don't know the story behind here. I don't know the story here. Oh, Danny. But is Danny here?
Yeah, he's here somewhere.
I'll call him.
Oh, call him quickly. And in the meantime, we'll talk to the artist here on the wood, okay? And then we'll get Danny to talk about it. Danny is a fantastic photographer. He's a friend of mine. I can tell you he does world-class photography. So, hi, this is Stuart. Stuart, can you talk a little bit about your art?
Oh, my scroll saw work.
Yes, please.
Started as a hobby, giving me something to do.
Okay.
So
tell us a bit. What wood is this? What are we looking at?
This first one here is Western Red Cedar. So 3/8 of an inch thick. The all wood beads, which I buy from Michael's. 1/8 inch plywood for the feathers. So everything's all wood, no plastic involved here anywhere. It's all hemp cord. The second one, I believe, this one is.
Oh, there's a question here. 1 second. How much for the dream catchers?
Well, there's a bid of $10 right now, but
okay.
I would go higher than that.
Yeah. So far, there's $10 on this, but I think that's a lot more worth than that.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's the current bid. So that was the question. Okay. Price. There's no minimum price on here. It's just at the moment there was a bid of 10. Okay, on that. Okay. So that was the dream catcher.
Is this maple?
That I believe is alder.
Alder. Oh, okay.
So that's alder. Okay.
So Danny's here too.
Oh, Danny, 1 second. Your pictures are admired, and I will. We're just going to look at these.
And this dream catcher.
This one here, the back is yellow cedar, cypress, and the eagle is western red cedar.
Is a eagle on the top. Yeah.
Okay, 1 second. I will come back to that question I just saw in a second because I can scroll back. But I'm just going to stick here for a second. So if there's anybody interested in bidding on these beautiful pieces here.
This is an eagle.
Yeah, that is an eagle.
This is a face of an eagle. This is a face of an eagle.
Yes, that's the face of an eagle.
And this is an eagle.
And that's an
nice
eagle.
Work.
Yes.
Yeah.
Beautiful work. Okay, yellow cedar dream catcher, $25, and this is by. 1 second.
Yep, that's this one.
This is again Alice Witt.
Alice Witt?
Alice Witt, yes. Alice Witt is.
Way to go, Alice.
Thank you, Alice. That's great.
25. So
It's noted. So that's the one. And Alice kindly sent me a confirmation email, zasavoda@gmail.com. How much is the blanket? Oh, I see the blanket behind. I don't think that's so. The wallpaper is also for sale, by the way. Okay.
So come here on the.
Okay. Yeah, there was some question. Hang on. I'm here. Number 10. Oh wait, hang on, my dear. There's so many things happening here.
Okay.
I really have to see. Number 10. Hawker, 275. Okay, so this one is bid. Lady Hawk is going for 275 now. Lady Hawk, you rock! My goodness. Wow. So it's going for 275 on this one. 275. Okay, that's great. It's all going to Hancock Wildlife. That's very nice. Good. Okay, so let me just go back to a question. Hang on, I'm going to scroll back. I think there was a question. I'm going to scroll back quickly.
What is the story about this?
Okay, hang on. Hosanna, wait. It says she wants to know the number of the pick of the 2 eagles that David said was number 5 and 7-year-olds, I believe. Okay.
Oh, that's.
I get the question. Yes, I get the question. That is the question. So the number of that is Eric's picture. Just call it Eric's picture. Just call it Eric. E-R-I-C. If you're interested in that beautiful picture, I cannot see any number on this, but we call it Eric. Okay, just call it Eric's picture with the 5 and 7-year-old. That was the question. Okay. That's so nice in YouTube that I can always scroll back and find the question. What's the story behind it? Eric has just left. I'm sorry, Eric has just left, and I don't know how to get hold of Eric, okay? I don't know the story behind it. I'm sorry, okay? Okay, Danny, this is Danny who's going to, I'm just going to have Danny. Danny, can you just say something about your photos, please?
This one. How did you get that?
Yeah, what about this photo?
Well, that was taken in Semiahmoo.
That's in Semiahmoo, okay.
Yeah.
So that's not far from here.
No, that's about 3 miles from the Canadian border.
Okay, and this one, that beautiful, what?
That's a short-legged hawk.
Short-legged hawk, you see, I didn't know
and that was taken out in Ferndale, Washington.
Wow, it's absolutely exquisite. Good, well thanks. So that's Danny Chan, who did this beautiful photography here. Okay, so, fine. Okay, is there anything I missed? Have I missed anything? You speak now, forever hold your peace. So, if there's anything I missed that you said, oh, you didn't pay attention to this. Apologies, and I will try and correct this. Lady Hawk, okay, that's fine. So I'm just going to give you a few minutes. I'm just going to show you the dessert table whilst you make up your mind if there's anything else. Now, this is the dessert table. You've seen this great eagle already here. I sent you an updated email. Thank you, Lady Hawk. I absolutely believe. Email to bid, yes, zasophoto@gmail.com. Yes. That is wonderful. Susan, who's doing a lot of work here,
hey.
helping with all the desserts. This is my favorite section. Yeah. Okay, let's go outside. I want to show you some more.
I have more from this artist.
Oh, you have more. Okay. Okay.
It's framed. Look.
Oh, there's something more. That's a framed one. Beautiful. My goodness, very, very beautiful. What is the number of the cake? Okay, the cake goes for at least $1 million because I'm eating it. And if you're going to stop me, you give me one. No, I'm only joking.
Did you show them the cake?
Yeah. They want to bid on the cake. No.
One more. And one more for the artist. It's also an eagle and a
Oh, that's also beautiful, isn't it? Yes, that's so beautiful. Oh. Can't cut the cake, no. That's beautiful, yes. Thanks, they're laughing. That's great. I'm so glad that you're having humor wherever you have. So anyway, thank you. Okay, so if I see any other interest, we will definitely come back. Okay, so let's just go out again. And let's enjoy the garden a bit.
Like my grandson, he wanted to buy all these letters.
Okay, so we're back here in David Hancock's garden. If you've only just come in, this is a magnificent garden. Oh, here we go. Hang on, I have to get out of the sun to see the bid here. Okay, 1 second. 1 second. There, Susan, you said I will bid $10 on the cedarwood Dreamcatcher. Thank you, Susan. I will quickly run in and let them. So that's the Dreamcatcher for $10. Rosanna, there's another bid on the Dreamcatcher for $10. Okay, Dreamcatcher, buy. Sorry, I have to give you the name. 1 second. Let me just give you the name. 1 second. 1 second. That's Susan North. Okay, Susan North is in the Dream. It's called the Dreamcatcher. No, the wood here. The wood. That's the Dreamcatcher. I think it's this one. Yeah, there's one bid already for $10. So put down Susan North.
This one, are you sure? Is this
I think that's the Dreamcatcher, isn't it? I hope this is.
Okay.
Yes, that's a Dreamcatcher. Yes.
Okay.
So Susan North. So you're bidding the same amount. Yeah, it's Dreamcatcher, $10. So
it's the same.
Yeah, it's the same. So if you went for 11, you would have a chance. I think because you're second in the row with 10, you probably don't. It
has to be more than 10.
Yeah, it has to be more than 10. Well, it's my fault. I didn't explain that, right? So just that you know, Susan, if you're still interested in, then go for 11, and then it's fine. Okay. Okay. Well, so I'll wait a second and see if Susan comes back on that one. And you can also, it's fun, isn't it? Yes, it's lots of fun. So, and then I'll just send me an email, Susan, and I will look through the emails, and we will wait with the silent auction until about Susan, $10 on Dreamcatcher. Okay. Can I buy that couch? Yes. David. Okay, let me find David. I said, okay, you did. Okay, thank you, Amanda. That's very good. Let me buy the couch. Anything else? What about the house here? The walls for sale? The trees for sale? Anything else? Okay. Yes. Oh yes, they're beautiful. Eric's picks for $150. Oh, I have to go back in. Okay, Eric's picture for $150. Ooh, we have to go back in. This is Karen Murphy Amoroso. Karen, please send me an email as confirmation. We're going to put you down for that picture, $150. Yeah, that's Eric's picture. You know where Eric's picture is? Yeah. So this is by this. No, 1 second. I'm just going to scroll. This is from Karen Murphy.
Karen Murphy.
Yeah.
Do you have a card?
Karen Murphy. 150, and please send me a confirmation email. That's very nice.
150.
Oh, somebody wants to buy the ground. Yeah, this is close to the United States, so if you're in the United States, you have to pay a little bit of duty on it, but that's probably okay. You can buy the ground, yes. Oh, this is wonderful, isn't it?
You want some water?
Yeah, thanks. Yeah. Oh, there you go. There's myself. I can finally walking through here. Very good. Well, just go on. If you have any other questions, I'm happy to run back in. I'm just going to take a drink here. Thank you. Thanks. Okay.
It's cake
Very good.
too. You want some cake?
Some cake for sale. No, I'll have some cake. I'll have some cake later. Hang on. I just have to pay attention to what everybody's saying. If you have any more questions or so, anyway, send me your emails. I'm going to read them all. And it'll work. I'm glad you're enjoying this. I want to show you something of the beautiful garden here. For those of you who have not seen this, because it's absolutely magnificent. Let's see if we can find. There's a Sandhill Crane. And yeah, just send me an email if there's anything else. I will try and resolve it. Okay. But there's beautiful Sandhill Cranes. Now that is an. You see that other crane? That's an African crane. I'm going to let you enjoy a little bit of wildlife here. And let's sit down here in the shade. I need a little bit of a rest now. Oh, that is nice. So I'm going to let you enjoy these beautiful cranes here in David's garden. There you go. So it's all part of his garden, as you can see. And I wouldn't be surprised if we get a visitor here soon. David is giving a speech now, so wait a second. I'm going to, there's no rest for the wicked here, so I'm just going to get up again.
I'm just going to say in my thing that Christian is in doing a live auction at the moment, and now I see he's sitting out here. So first off, I thank you for coming. We're kind of blessed with the day, and I'm going to stand in the shade. There we are.
Okay.
As you know, there's a missing person here from my life. She's not here.
I'm sorry.
And I still have difficulty with that, but that's life. So we're having a kind of final thing for Mary, very private, very private. She wanted it to be 5, 6 people and here, but not yet. And so I want to change that, and I welcome him to Fledge Fest. So, damn.
We love you, David. No problem. Yeah, we love you.
So a lot of you have put up with a lot of eagles and a lot of eagle challenges. God, there's been enough eagle challenges just as out at one nest, which will remain nameless. HM is enough. and that's a really interesting challenge. So I appreciate you all tolerating that. I know some people want us to go and try and rescue everything, and I spent my life trying to rescue birds, both individually and then in the bigger picture of trying to do something for eagles. And sometimes it's an awkward balance between dealing with the individual and trying to deal the right way for the species and their perpetuation more successfully. So I know there are people who get upset about this, and apparently people who have less followed this, some of them are very upset, but I can't help that. There are times when I'll interfere and want to, and there's times when I won't, and this is a time when I won't. It's a very natural. The poor male didn't get killed, we don't think. He seems to have been hurt, or at least he got in a fight, and he disappeared for 10 days, and whether he took up with another female, which seems to be a possible option,
And then, as you know, after 10 days, he came back to the Harrison Mills nest. And he was there moments. But Sharon got an incredibly identifying photo. She went through all our archives and got the position of the male sitting precisely that way. And then when this guy came in for his few minutes, she got him in exactly the same position and put the two sets together. And sure enough, our male from that nest, unlike the female, which has a band, so we can really identify her, the male has one overlapping upper tail covert, and it's black over a white base. And man, you somehow got the exact same position, and there's the one black feather on this bird that came in. An intruder, or, well, to me it's pretty likely it's not an intruder, it was the male, but he certainly changed his attitude over a few days. He certainly changed his attitude, and he's now kind of abandoned her totally, which is too bad. And I gather there's a number here of people who go out and regularly look after her, or try, and she'll either carry on and feed this guy, because she's got lots of food available to her, or the chicks, I should say, not the guy, feed the chicks, or she won't. And I just don't have the right to destroy that nest, because, as you know, I've, in the records that I've kept for a long, long time, and I have over 50, where somebody has climbed a nest when the parents have seen it, and they don't come back and nest there. So I don't have the right to determine that this bird's nest should be destroyed. So anyway, that's that. Now, the other thing I wanted to bring up is that yesterday, which is the reason we're having Fledge Fest today, we anticipated that the White Rock and or Delta would fledge this week. Their 84th day was yesterday, and sure enough, Thursday. And White Rock fledged on Thursday, and Delta 2 has fledged today, 1:30. So, and pretty close. I mean, they're both 84. The other one may be 80, but about the same. And it's interesting. Yesterday, the Sydney nest that some of us have been involved with, and there's a number of people here from Victoria, the hawklet nest, the 3 big eaglets plus the hawklet, redtail, he fledged yesterday, and I was yet to discuss it with Christian, who was over there photographing it, but Jason, not Jason, Terry, was maybe still here, he was maybe he just left, did he? Okay, he just gave us a couple, or showed us a couple of incredible images he got, and he had one of the young fly over his head yesterday when he was there at 1:30 at the nest. So it seems pretty likely it did fledge, and it's kind of interesting, almost within hours of our two, so the nesting cycle is very similar between not just our White Rock and Delta nest, but also that Sydney nest. So, and Leslie, who is here and looks up from her house and sees the nest, the 9th of July is a day she's noted that they fledged before. So pretty likely the same pair for quite some years. The people watching that nest in Sydney, Roberts Bay, some people say it's been in the same tree 27 years. Some people thought 31. Other people say, well, the other previous 4 years it was in a tree just behind it, and I probably wouldn't have remembered myself. So, a funny thing about the Victoria nest, when I was learning to fly in 1953, I was 15 years old, 53, and that's a nest, one of the very first nests I ever found from the airplane. I was just putting in my hours to get my license, and I just came off the airport runway, or flying off the end of the, and curved around the first beach, and there was this nest right there. So, same territory. It was about maybe 200 feet, 250 feet farther along. So they've been there a long, long time, and so it's kind of neat to have tracked some of these eagles for at least the territories that they're so successful. So a lot of you have also worked at trying to make eagles successful. So I want to thank you. So this has been kind of an opportunity, for me to meet some of you. Well, I think I've almost met all of them, way to support Mike, and because Mike is an outlander, and he thinks how this bloody eaglet got into the nest. You're going to help him and support him on that.
Absolutely.
And he's going to be the only person who believes how this eagle, the red-tail, got into that nest.
He'll be the only one.
He'll be the only one. You're there to help him because you're going to leave and go back to New Zealand. I know that, so that'll be okay. So, we've had going kind of what we thought was to be a disorganized, typically, from David's point of view, a disorganized silent auction. Christian got in doing a live broadcast pointing at them, and then the people started to say, oh, I want to buy that one. Can I bid?
They want to buy your walls and house too, David.
The house too.
And the ground, yeah.
For 10 million, I will move. My next door neighbor just sold his for a little bit less than that last week. So I have no idea. I haven't talked about this. I heard that you're running an auction in the other room. Now, I don't know whether you're running this on the side or whether you're doing... No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I have no idea what's happened. But your wife just came out and said, don't move the pictures because her record of what bids are on this or that are relative to where they're marked. Because it's all evolved. It's like a lot of things with eagles. They seem to evolve very quickly. You're going to what?
Right, I just saw another bid coming in. So
oh, you saw another bid come in.
They look at you and they give their bids, David.
All right. So, but then, Christian, tell us, how is your bidding taking place? Are you doing a live broadcast now?
Yes.
Oh, you are?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. God, you can never trust him. So you're running an auction, which is marvelous. I don't mean to make this sound I'm not appreciative. I'm very appreciative. And you've shown all the images, yes. Or just yours?
No, everything.
That was just to get a laugh. I know that. I saw you showing the other ones. And so you've given numbers, and people are actually submitting bids. And
yes.
So now what we're going to find out. We're going to find out of this following that Christian has, whether they're really credible people or whether they're all just fly-by-nighters and they just made this up and they're posting big bids and none of them are going to come through. We're going to find out how credible your people are.
Okay.
So, what I assume, if anybody here wants to go in and look at some of the different images, because several of the people here, they're almost all donated from people here, some marvelous photography, not just of eagles, but Jason brought in a whole bunch of other things as well.
They're saying we are credible. They're shouting back at you.
Good. Prove it. Send them. We take gold coins, bullion, and firstborn. So that's great. So I'm just not quite sure how the thing, but you've got somebody actually recording. I don't know anything about it. So you've got people actually taking down the bids.
It's incredible. We improvised, yeah.
Yeah, wonderful. Good on you, Christian. Good on you. That's wonderful. So if anybody else here, did we decide set a time when this is all over?
Well, I have to go quickly through all the emails. I think we should leave it open a bit because I want to be sure I got all the bids, okay?
Okay.
By email.
Okay, but people leaving here by 6 o'clock.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Just once I cut off the broadcast, it'll take me 10 minutes just to go.
Oh, so that's okay.
Yeah.
So, I have no idea. I haven't looked at my. It's at 4:30.
Yeah.
So
we'll be fine. We'll be fine.
So let's set a time because people here might want to walk by, and somebody here might like one of the prints. So
exactly, no
if they want to do so,
yes,
they should do so. What in the next half hour?
No, right now.
Now and the next half hour. So okay, that's good. That's 5 o'clock is the bid the bid close. Then 5 o'clock. So you got half an hour. Drink more booze. So, other than me standing up here, I should have. Some of you know some of our directors. We have 3 directors here. 4, if I'm one of them. Since they're right close to me. First, it's Dr. Michael Sear. Do you know Michael Sear? Everybody know you? Just stand up. He's one of the Hancock Wildlife Foundation directors. So I'm working around to see if I can recognize another director. You're off. Your wife is in there. Yes. And please, there's Susan. You're eating. Where also that, and this is. This is Susan. She's another one of our directors. And then there's Rosanna. There's Rosanna. She's just coming out. She's another one of our. They did all the work, see, and Diane did all the work for Mike. He's had a guest from New Zealand, and so it was Diana that did all the work. But Mike and I have been having a good debate, but he's got a foolish argument. But we'll get to that later. Okay, and that's all, because there's Dr. Bird, who is coming back tomorrow from Ireland, so he's not here. He didn't get back. So that's it. Good. So I want to thank you all for coming. If you want to look at those images and whatever else there was in the donation. And I thank all the people who did the donations, and I also thank all the people who've seen that this all happened. This is quite marvelous, and I'm so impressed, Christian, that you've come up with this spontaneous concept of having an auction on them over the air. That's kind of fun. I mean, it's totally. So all the people here are going to hate you if somebody outbids them from a distance. But beyond that,
that's live. And it's that's US dollars, by the way.
Oh, and that's US, right? Only US dollars. Don't forget, we're only 20 feet from the border here. Well, my place is 20 feet from the border. All right, good. So I think if any of you have any questions, I'll find somebody to answer them.
Okay, I'm going to walk around a little bit and show you some more. You've got these beautiful cranes. So that was David Hancock. You've surely seen him many times. Just want to take a walk in the garden for you to enjoy, and just wanted to thank you for for being here, and just it's been absolutely marvelous. There have been some questions, when am I going back to the nest? Let me just give you some comments. I'm definitely going to go back next week for sure, okay? This is such a big thing. I do want to tell you that I've got some absolutely magnificent videos that I will publish either tonight if I have time or tomorrow. Absolutely unique. I was amazed that the footage came out so beautifully. I'm delighted to share that with you for free. And also, if you do want to support me, so many I have, I'm always very, very grateful. This is all new to me, also the support mechanism, but I do appreciate everything that you've done. Yes, next week, absolutely, I'll be out there next week, okay? And will there be any children there? For sure, for sure, sure. Yes, isn't it beautiful? It's absolutely beautiful. And there you can see the cranes, by the way. It's really magnificent. Sorry? Oh, they will. There you go. There, look how they're resting here. Isn't it beautiful? Very, very nice. Okay, so look out for more posts from me about the little hawklet, and I look forward to seeing you all again. You love those cranes. It's just a wonderful garden. Thank you for taking all the time, the patience. I really enjoyed it. Temperature seems quite warm. My estimate in the sun is about 25 Celsius. You have to translate it into Fahrenheit. It's probably in the high 70s, maybe low 80s, somewhere around there. Email me about the painting. Yes, it has to be fairly soon. Thank you. Yes, there are some children at the festival. I haven't seen many though. I haven't paid particularly attention, but maybe there's one or two somewhere. Oh, thank you, Alice. I appreciate it. Alice is being very generous. Thank you for that. It makes my life. You know why I appreciate all that so much. The ferry costs $70–80 every time, and so on. So all that makes it so much easier for me. Okay, here's some Lady Hawk is saying. Can you have Terry? Okay, hang on. I'm just going to read it quickly. 1 second, because I'm in the sunshine. Terry, she says, can you? 1 second. Can you have Terry sign the Hawklet? Yes. The Hawklet picture for me. I see. Terry Venables. Okay. Can you send me an email, please, to remind me? I've got my head completely full. Kindly send me an email exactly with your request, I would be more willing that, very, very happy to do that. Just send me that. So thank you, and I'm very, very well. My hand is falling off now from all the carrying of the camera, so I'm just going to switch off. Just switch it because I'm actually carrying quite a lot around. Yeah, it's about what is it, local time, 4:32. Yes, it is. But it's a marvelous day. I'm just going to switch the camera quickly. There we go. That's me. Oh, it's so you can see everything's fine. Thank you so much. Thank you for the generosity and the donations. I also deeply, deeply appreciate that. You've been incredible. You left me absolutely speechless, really speechless. I feel absolutely humbled, eternally grateful for all your support. I really want to say that's my dream, to carry on, to give you the most beautiful eagle wildlife things, to go on with astronomy and whatever I can do. I think we have a wonderful win-win situation this way. So that's my passion, and my passion will be to increase and make this just a better channel, and hopefully something that will give you a lot of reward. Okay, so very nice. And I promise to post something very soon. I see something from Alice here, just an email coming in. Thank you, and all very much appreciated. I'm so glad you're supporting the Hancock Wildlife Foundation. It's so important. Thank you. It's so kind, and I'm getting a lot of you I don't know, but I see all your handle names, and it means a lot to me. Okay, and you've been most supportive. So thank you so much. And look out tonight if you're still up after the Fledge Fest. I promise I'm going to race home and show you a marvelous picture of the hawklet, a sequence of the hawklet. It's all free. Just stay with zasaphoto@gmail.com. Well, sorry, at my YouTube channel. Thank you so much, and thanks for all that. And yes, I'll be at Sydney for sure. I promise. Okay, thank you.